gets underway with the opening kickoff. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So Stanford's offense will get the first possession of the game. When your quarterback takes the field, you want him to look just like this guy, exuding confidence.
Yeah, the it factor. He's the man. Nobody questions it. Everybody on this team knows they've got his back, and he's the leader.
Everybody in this stadium also knows the offense goes as this guy goes. He has got to play well today.
Guys, in basketball through the years, we've seen the Big Ten ACC Challenge, and it'll be fun to watch this one on the football field.
I think this is going to be a real test of physicality. I know these are two conferences that pride themselves on that, going out and establishing the line of scrimmage. So, David, interesting X's and O's matchup here in this one.
Yeah, and it's always cool to have those measuring stick opponents like that.
And they got him for the sack.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you the speed right there.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. To throw, it's Costa. They're bringing heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the catch at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So the UNLV Rebels offense will go to work for the first time today. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside, and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. Two physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, two alphas, two guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence, cornerback, wide receiver. Let's see this throwdown.
And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are.
Oh, picked off. Got room on the return. The 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Stanford. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
And finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
Didn't help themselves much on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 20. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The Rebels will hustle to the line. Looking to throw for it. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. He'll pull it down. Still on his feet at the 45. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Rebels look to keep this drive humming. Goes to the option. Now the toss. Still running at the 35. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UNLV. And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped with an explosive 22-yard run. Fielded in the end zone, it's McFarland. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Still looking. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets a block. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. This Mike backer showing some versatility. Think he always just has to stay home and play the run? Was bringing the pass rush that time.
No, this ain't old school football anymore, Reese. These guys got to be so athletic, and you see them blitz and run games and all the different things they can do aside from making the calls and being the communicator on defense. These guys are as versatile as it gets.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
Man, this is an offense that's going to find a way to generate explosive plays because of their playmakers at the skill spots. But how about this?
Fires deep toward the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And the Rebels in the hurry-up. The give to the back. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He'll toss it. Really nice run. Rips off 6 on the play, but it brings up a 4th and 2. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On the option, he'll pitch it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We've played 1, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Trying to punch it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UNLV!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They'll try the run. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the linebacker's showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
Dropping back, it's Costa. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to return it. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, the running Rebels offense ready to go back to work. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Coming after him. He's going to take off. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the 1st down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Nice job by the defense there, getting a stop on the quarterback behind the line of scrimmage. We know they've been burned a few times early in this game by the QB run, but they weren't going to let it happen there.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Tulsa overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Golden Hurricane tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Wide out in motion. Dropping back, it's Costa. He's got his man.
Offenses are doing such a great job now with putting so many wide receivers on the field that they get good matchups and they just attack you to make big plays.
Off play action. Fires one high and deep. And he reels it in inside the 30. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Forced out of the pocket. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
This is a 3rd and long. Getting some... And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Rebels. Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. They're lining up to kick it away, and that defense salivating after getting the scoop and score. Coming out with it, it's McFarland. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the sack all the way back at the 5. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They'll leave it with him. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll go to the ground. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Offense set on first down. He wants to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of hope. He lofts one down the sideline. It's a big stride inside the 10. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, UNLV.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. He's going to pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Feeling some heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Costa. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Find some fresh air. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's got it on the run. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Dialing up a second down pass play. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high, and wide on that one. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. And it's right down the boulevard.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
One more snap coming before halftime. quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll throw it on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Stanford will boot it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. He's out past the 35. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. And the quarterback bought a little time, but actually bought a lot of time, but not enough time. And the defense gets to him. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. He'll try to do it himself. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Looking for more room. Crosses midfield. At the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Cardinal. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
These guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And the extra point is good. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He'll pitch it. Still on his feet at the 40. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Third down and 2. You know it's time to get physical, and this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big first down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. The Rebels have this offense rolling. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Steps away. Gonna try to get it himself. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he has vexed this defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Quick pass on the jet motion. Touchdown UNLV! And the stomping has commenced.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
Looking to throw, it's Costa. This time, it's complete.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly complete. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got his man in the middle. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Quick release by the QB. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing it. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
A first down run in the red zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Loses 2. Brings up 3rd and goal.
This offense desperate for a score here to try to stay in the game. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He was on target with his first kick, and this one ought to be easy from 20 yards away. Between the uprights, it's good.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, the running Rebels offense ready to go back to work. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up.
Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. On the option. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First down here for the offense. The option look. The pitch. Open space at the 25. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. He'll pull it down and run. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. And the Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. Touchdown, Rebels! And the pummeling has started. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's McFarland. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns.
Got a lot of running room. At the 30. Inside the 10. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll run it. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Costa. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. 3rd and goal coming up here.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. They want to throw it. Looking to buy time. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. So much for being backed up. Now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Sharp. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He's right on target. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what we saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down. He is having a day. Already visited the end zone 3 times, and he might get back there again soon, David.
I mean, just crazy. He's getting open. They haven't had an answer for him. You think at some point you go, all right, he's not going to beat me anymore, but the defense continues to give up yards, and he is like, yes, please.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And the ball is free on the pitch. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Looking for space to the left. He's going to run it.
These third downs, man, they're critical down in distances. When you have mobile quarterbacks, it's just so great to know that, one, they can get it throwing it for your offense, but two, if it's not there, they can take off and scramble and generate big plays as well. This guy now, because of his athleticism, he's got the offense knocking on the door inside the opponent's 10-yard line.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense. Barges ahead. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You've got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build on, David, you're talking about.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Back to pass, it's Costa. He's got it down the middle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. They're going to throw it again. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. The completion short of the sticks, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll throw it from the red zone. It's caught. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Steps away to find some room. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. One more play to pad the stats. Quarterback will audible. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Out